number 2 of a best of 3 series again, guys.
And now we can see here banned by Cignal Ultra. They don't want to deal with the Execration's Alice once again.
Your team is banning.
And of course, no chance for Claude still to appear in the current season. I mean, at least for today, we haven't seen the Claude.
Claude was like the Martis of last season.
Season,
always
yes.
banned.
Yes.
It's either Mart and Fanny as well. Always
Fanny.
But we don't see any more Fanny.
No.
It's because of the nerfs, I would say. There's just way too much stuns already available for a lot of heroes. So.
And now the Aldo will be banned again. Now, still, we know that the Thamus is available, but Iako would love to prioritize the Gushen. We know that Gushen has a lot of burst damage plus dive potential. You know, he can easily burst down and chase over heroes. But on the side of Execration, what do we have it there?
Yeah,
Your team is
and the Kaya. Leo, of course, is one of the new additions to the game.
Yes,
and he's
pretty new hero.
Pretty new hero. I think he gave a lot of... there's a lot of attention on him because of the fact that he is sort of tanky. Not as tanky as a choke could get. There's also a lot of chase potential that you can have because he's really quickly moving, especially when he's on his horse. And there's just a lot of long drawn team fights that is happening in the meta. That, of course, that is favorable for these kinds of drafts, especially with the Kai as well.
Yeah, and look at that Zapno on picking up the Kai. Of course, I don't think Zapno will be using this Kaya. Of course, probably he's picking this for his teammate. But anyway, Kaya on the line of Execration would add, you know, an initiation capability for them. You know, basically just jumping over a hero and pulling them. You know, maybe under their turret, and you know, that's really good. That's one of the ways wherein you can have this Kaya hero to initiate fights.
Cignal Ultra, of course, securing the Grok as well as the choke. I mean, if we think about it in a traditional manner, they want to match the Kagura with something like a Hardy. Go for the Thamus themselves.
Still a Thamus. You can see here 3 tanky heroes so far in the lineup. Cignal Ultra, they still are not opting up for any marksmen. Well, their source of DPS will definitely be the Harley, and the burst will come up from the Gushen as well as the Harley as well.
This is a draft that we see time and time again from both teams. I think the Execration kept this kind of meta intact from before. Just, you know, they just swapped out the heroes. You have a Lancelot, have a fighter with a tank. This is technically a triple tank setup for Execration, or triple team fighter kind of draft from Execration, which is great.
Both of them, they have pretty much similar lineup. 3 tanky heroes, and then 1 mage, and then one assassin.
That's right. So it's gonna be interesting. This is a matter of execution for sure.
Yeah, how are they gonna execute this? I myself, I'm okay. Nostra. Which team am I gonna be favoring?
I think I'm gonna go ahead with Execration still in this game.
Why?
It doesn't. You know, the thing with Kaya is that he has this sort of X factor when you get a good pick off and you pull that back. For example, if they get the Harley, if they get
squishy one,
they have the Gushen for sure. That's already a big -1 from the side of Execution if they do execute it perfectly well. So I think that in the fights, in these clutch fights, we are gonna see good pull-offs, and those kinds of pickups will translate into that team snowballing against the opposing team. So I think that's why I'm gonna favor Execration in this one.
Well, let's see if that's gonna happen. I think we are now ready to go into the land of dawn. Let's see.
Yeah. Game number 2 of a best of 3 series.
Oh, look at the aggression in the bottom lane right away with the Harley as well as the Cho waiting. Looks like, I mean, I think Cignal Ultra has to be very careful on the Leomard, especially if this goes online early on. The Leomard can be really deadly. He can chase out heroes, especially if you're on low HP. Plus, he has really great attack speed as well, and aggression at the same time. In the blue buff of Cignal Ultra, they're stealing this away.
They have stolen it away, and they might be aggressive because of this. They're looking for a target. They can't find any just yet. But they still are gonna take out the crab. Now methodically taking out all of these jungle minions. But
So
up to the bottom, something might
They're
blow
targeting
of
the low.
Zapnu jumps in actually onto Yaku, but it's just not enough reach from the side of Execration.
Wow, 4 members of Cignal actually, you know,
This is so
grouped up
much of a mirror.
together.
This is such a mirror move from both teams. Their draft look the same, their movements look the same, their jungle invades look the same.
Looks like the same. And 4 members all grouped up together, sending one team all alone in one lane. Look at that. It's kind of a mirror.
It is.
Well, no casualties at the moment, but you can see a little bit of gold lead here on the side of Cignal Ultra. I think that's because of, I think they went more aggressive probably in terms of farming. Although we didn't see a lot of invades. Actually, I saw a lot of invades on the side of Execration, but I'm wondering why is it Cignal Ultra has more gold? Could it be because of the crabs? They took away more crabs.
I'm not sure. I think it's one for a trade up for Cavs, but up top, they try to go to Yaku. Yaku gets away. From the backline, here comes the Grok. D wants to get a kill for his team, but Bet already down and out. Ted's actually in a very deep spot.
Goodness.
It's the tier 1 tower, and that is going to be the cause of his death. But there is going to be the exchange. Kagura down 1-4-1, like you mentioned.
No, it's a 2-4-2. Exchange of kills. While that is happening, looks like we have exchange of objectives in here, wherein Cignal Ultra trying to get the first turtle of the game, while Execration actually caught off Grips in the bottom lane. But the better objective that we can actually see is what Cignal Ultra just took out, which is, getting the turtle. So that gave them a boost of a gold, giving them 1k gold lead.
A little bit of lead for themselves, but that is still a lot in the early stages of the game. 1k is not something that you can shrug off. Early on, Zapnu with the face check, but will actually miss onto Tets.
Do take note, Zapnu has a buff at the moment. Yeah, I think it's Zapnu. Was it Zapnu or Leomard? Yeah, it was Zapnu.
Wait, what is it?
Oh, we have here Tets kicking out Lord.
What a pick of once more. Lard taken out. That is going to be the Kaya down. Zapnu is in the...
Oh, no!
This puzzle wants to go for Yaku, but he's going to close out on the kill. Can he get away, though? That is the big question. He's being chased down by the Harley. The damage is palpable coming out from Cignal Ultra. While that is happening, they are able to take out the Lancelot, and Jeff getting forever cannot even help his teammates. So that is hitting 2 birds in 1 stone.
Yeah.
Kill of the Lancelot while Jeff getting forever can't help because of how they spread themselves.
They're zoning out, someone who would support the Lancelot. Meanwhile, we can see here, looks like an exchange of objective. Cignal Ultra getting the bottom lane turret of Execration. Meanwhile, Pakbet working on trading of another turret on the top lane of Cignal Ultra as well. And look at how equal our fight, even our fight. At the moment is 4-4 in terms of kills, and the gold lead is not that much.
That is right. This is just a mirror match. If there is no other way to illustrate a mirror match than like this. Their playstyles are quite different. Their draft is quite the same.
This is why.
And how they play is also the same.
Yeah, this is why GC picks sometimes interest me, just like what we saw a while ago.
Right.
Estes in the game, but let's look at the fight happening at the moment.
Yaku will be punished because of his overextension, and Execution will pick up 1. Tets being found by Jeff Cutie Forever. Jeff Cutie Forever being slowed down and stunned up, but the turret on the mid lane is going to be the exchange for 1 hero, and I think that Cignal Ultra are quite happy with it, especially after forcing out the ultimate from DN. Oh no, Zapnu trapped in a very bad spot as the members of Execration are working towards the turtle this time. Can they get it? That's a big question. D spots them out. The Tuma knock of the turtles will be slain though by Execration. Now Tets is going to be trapped between the 4 members of Execration. Fortunately, he's a Cho. It is Daki as well as Mobile, so he gets away. And Execration is going to get away with murder.
That was a very risky move by the Grok, wanting to steal away that second turtle of the game. Unfortunately, though, I think the Leomard has, I'm not too sure if he has Retribution, but of course the Leomard has the damage to actually, do the last hit for the turtle. And, if in case the Grok actually steal that away, it's kind of a magic. It's gonna be magical for a tank to actually steal that. But of course, he's gonna survive the potential death, wherein there were a lot of Execration members. But bottom lane though.
Bottom lane jumping from Zapnu wants to go for Yaku, but the rest of the cavalry is here. Calling of the horse. In comes the Leomord. Like I mentioned, the chase potential is going to be there. Can they get a close-up? No. Yaku is far too safe, but onto the backlines. Actually, that's up top. Harley able to take out the one. Oh, Pakbet in a very bad spot. He's cornered by 2 members of Cignal Ultra, but he is gonna be able to flicker away as well as use his
Oh,
dash. And he's even dealing
Oh,
damage
man.
to Daisenia. He punished Daisenia. Gets taken out in the end, but that is already a trade that's gonna be in his
Oh,
favor.
man. I really like how he's juking out from that ganks. He's almost able to survive, but unfortunately there was the
There was just
there
way
was the
too much.
Kagura. That was way too much. But anyway, let's see here. It's 6-6 still, pretty even, but the gold lead is in the hands of Cignal Ultra as they take more third objectives. Look at that. All of the tier 1 turrets of Execrations are all down at this 6-minute game time.
For Execration, some of these fights aren't just worth it. They have to make full use of their kills. Meaning to say that they kind of have to establish a farming pattern. The Lord will be resurrecting soon. A little bit of a wraparound being prepared by Execration. Hiding under the
You have
bushes.
to be very patient, especially if you like doing
Oh,
ganks.
Few! Oh, in a very bad spot. Few! Gonna be ambushed.
That's what we're waiting for. And D now being chased by the rest of the members of Team
Execration.
Execration.
Did they
Very
get the
tanky
chase
D,
down?
but being cornered
Oh, the
now with the
Kagura.
Kagura.
They have enough damage, I would say, for this one. But the activates the
Oh.
ultimate to get away. In comes Tets. In comes the rest of Cignal Ultra. Is there going to be a fight breaking out? Zabdo being controlled by Tets. But Tets is going to be pretty low. Already half HP because the members of Execration are there. Third rows to finish him off. Yaku might be next. Tets still alive for a little bit, but it's already being taken out. Now Yaku is going to be next into the table, being chased down by the members of Execration. Dealing with the jump in. And can they get the closeout?
Oh, man.
Finally, they will. Or can they? Yes, they will.
They will indeed. And now looks like the tables have been turned around, as we can see.
Zabnu slowed down D. In comes Nard. In comes the rest of Execration. Can they get the kill onto D? D doesn't have the ultimate anymore. And
Wow.
finally, he falls for the first time with the immortality. Gets the ultimate up, but ultimately falls in the end.
All complete at the moment still is Team Execration roaming around this Lord area. Of course, Cignal Ultra won't be starting to take that Lord. It's going to be very dangerous. They only had 2 members a while ago. But now you can see here the second Lord. Oh no, this is the first Lord of the game.
Lord Otets wants to contest this one. Might be in a very bad spot right now as he is able to control some of the members of Execration. Still onto the backlines. In comes Few. Few is a very squishy
man.
target. He will be taken out. But in exchange is the Kaya. Ultimate activated by Dian as the retreat from Execration is gonna commence. But this might signal Cignal Ultra to get back into the tier to the Lord.
Nice one, but it looks like they want to clear off the clear.
Oh
Wait,
no,
wait, what the moment?
Zabnu!
Oh man!
Is he gonna be
Zabnu.
chased out? Well, he does have the dashes, does have the
Yeah, low
mobility.
HP Zabnu is able to escape. They attempted to steal away the buff. Did they get to steal? Yeah, they took. Daisenia actually took it away. Plus, they get another objective in here. He took away this second tier of in the
That's
middle
right.
lane of Team Execration.
Dian wants to go for Tets, but Tets is not a target that they want to go on. Is considerably tanky for a fighter, so he has to run away.
Roaming around again, still in the Lord area. They're just watching over. This possibly waiting for another potential gank for any squishy members who will be mispositioned in this area. But let's see here. Tess actually caught Dian. Dian being kicked out.
Oh no, Dian, like I mentioned, being kicked out, and he is gonna fall. Yes, he will. Can they get more? Tets should be pulled out, but there's not much damage from side of Execration. In fact, a lot of knockup coming out from D as they are able to control the members of Execration. Zabna is down for the count, and Pacbet might be next. Indeed, will. That is going to be
man.
Yaku scoring the kill. They dive in forward. D scores the kill onto the 4th member of Execration, and there's only one remaining. That's Jeff Cutie forever. But I think this might be over for Execration as they will lose the inhibitor turret in the mid lane, controlling Jeff Cutie forever as well. A very big boost for Cignal Ultra.
And now they are mindful of the death timers. As they saw, the rest of the members of Team Execration will be going back alive. Of course, they'll be back in a wave. Going back to clearing off the waves right over there in the top lane, as well as in the bottom lane. Looks like there won't be any Lord kill at this moment. No one has actually tried to take away the Lord. Instead, they're going for, you know, both of the teams, they're being more objective.
They are indeed being more objective based, but I would say Cignal Ultra have learned their lessons from the previous
Yeah.
match. It seems that they are more, I would say, disciplined, to say the least, in this game.
Yes, and you can see here the type of gameplay that Execration executes is that, you know, the waiting game wherein they would hide in the bushes waiting for a potential target, but looks like the Grok actually saw them, but oh, D.
That is a very tanky target, so I highly doubt that they will score kill onto that one. But it comes that controlling the members of Execration. Cignal Ultra might not want to fight this one.
Yeah, they can't. Cignal Ultra has to back away or not initiate the fight. They're incomplete at the moment, although they got damage from the Harley. It won't be a lot because the Gushin is too far away. The Thams is also far away. Potentially, they could just basically scare away Team Execration.
Damago. I mean, Execration wants to go for D. But again, the idea behind the playstyle of Grok this time is just to be the tanky target in the front lines. Not giving away any...
Oh, one objective and once again in favor of Team Cignal Ultra.
Execration, oh no, they might have reached a desperation point in this. This is a very bad spot to be in, as Backbet is already 20% health, I mean 40. And it comes the rest of Cignal Ultra. They take out the Kagura. Now they will try to dive this one out. Tet's in a very bad spot. But of course, Dian with the ultimate controlling them. Now that is a 2-man shutdown coming up from Execration after the immortality. That is the Grok down. A double kill for the Tamus as up top. A little bit of split push from Few, fended off by Execration.
And now Cignal Ultra knows that they can actually multitask. They don't have to be very complete in terms of line up when you know, initiating fights. They know that the Gushin can even, you know, split push while the rest of the members try to pressure other lanes. So, well, Execration now really has to be careful. And they have to think of a way on how to actually win a fight once again. Well, this is not the end for Team Execration. Look at the middle lane turret. All 3 turrets are still up. And if they could turn this into objective, it would boost up the goal of Team Execration where they could catch up in the gears.
It's not over till it's over. Execration, like you said, still has got a chance. If they remain disciplined enough and if they can break Cignal Ultra, they might be able to win this. But again, they still are at a very big disadvantage. They have to get something out of the map pretty soon, otherwise they're gonna fall.
Okay, all alone Kagura, but there's backup coming up from the Leomord as well as the Lancelot. Well, basically all of them just dancing in the map at the moment, waiting for the perfect target where they could initiate fight. Because you can see here the tanks, you know, basically covering up all their carries, and that's not giving them their opponent a reason to actually engage in fights because they'd face check a tank instead.
But a little bit of dance between the tanks. But it seems to me that Tets as well as D are just way too tanky already for Execration to deal with. Could be an ambush once more, but again, that is a Grok.
I want to see a target in the back line. We can see here Gushin trying to position himself. It seems somewhere on the top lane or as well, and after that probably would be going somewhere in the back line of Team Execration where he'd see a more squishy target.
Speaking of squishy targets, they might have fun at Gushin, but the Gushin is already out and about.
Map control right now is in the hands of Team Cignal Ultra. We can definitely say it now, although you know the difference in terms of kills is not that much. It's just 1 point kill lead in favor of Team Cignal Ultra. But of course the gold lead now is 6k, and that's already a lot for this 50-minute game time. Really, Execration has to catch up. Still definitely have a chance. They just have to find or win a clash. How are they gonna do that? Come on. Probably target the Desania first with the Harley and Few as well on the Gushin. Squishy targets that they have to kill first.
Pick the targets one by one. As they are gonna be able to take out this buff for themselves.
Yeah, and it's now a 7k gold lead in favor of Cignal Ultra. The more Team Execration stays just within their base, the more they are not able to actually farm.
Yeah, that's right. Because they're being corralled in their base. That is gonna further increase the lead. But Dian actually jumps in to lock down Few. It's not gonna be enough damage yet. Now View taken out, but it's already far too late. Execration already lost 3. Might lose 4. As Backbet is very low, that's the 4th kill, and this might be a full team. What a wall from the Grok! Blocking out Jeff Cutie Forever, but Jeff Cutie Forever is going to be there. Now Zapnu's still alive. Jeff Cutie Forever is very low. This is the Lancelot from Zapnu being
Zapnu
constantly
buying time.
taken out in, like you said, buying time.
But you have
Just
to be
way too
careful.
much control from the side of Cignal Ultra.
This is very interesting, you know. Those who are watching at the moment who are not very, or who wants to learn from our professional teams, look at what Zapnu is doing. He's actually buying time for his teammates to go up online. He's roaming around the map, making sure that, you know, their opponents won't go towards their base. But, you know,
And
what can you say about buying time? Why is it so important?
it is very important. So like what you mentioned, the Lord will eventually be slain, but at least they keep their turrets intact.
Yep,
There could
yep.
be a contest as well from Execration
Oh.
because the members of Cignal Ultra are quite isolated from themselves. But Zapno already was down. Isaiah is going to be next. No, the hat trick is going to save him there. Akai down. And now Lard is going to be next as well as Backbit. As much as Zapno wanted this game to go longer, it seems like Cignal Ultra are going to be able to finish this one out. They have 5 versus 1, and they even have the Lord in the mid lane.
It's 6 versus 1 at the moment.
6 versus 1 at this moment, like I mentioned, as Amos wants to buy more time for his team, but it's not going to be enough. Sure, Cignal Ultra is going to even this series 1-1 in just a little while.
And they're even focus firing on trying to get a kill against Jeff or Kitty Forever. Then again, it's going to be one